Hello children, welcome to AIMS India's online classes. In today's video, from coding subject, one app, how to make this age converter app that we are going to learn today. So we are going to create our first app, which is age converter app. So the idea behind the app is, so we have to enter our age. So this is the age converter app. If we enter our age in years, if we click this button, calculate your age in days, it should be our age should be converted to days. If you click this button, calculate your age into months, our age to be converted to months. If you click this button, calculate your age in weeks, our age to be converted to weeks. So this is the idea behind our app, children. So the app converts your age into days and months. So days, months, weeks. So here, so this whatever this text is here, these are all labels. Whatever these text headings are there, we call them as labels. So this label 1, age converter, label 2, convert your age into days and months, enter your age, click the buttons below, years, days, months, weeks. These are all labels, means text headings. For designing the app, we need some elements to learn. The elements required here are first, all text headings we have to keep. All text headings we have to keep. This age converter, convert your age into days and months, enter your age, click on the buttons below, years, days, months, weeks. These are all the text headings. These are all the text headings we are going to place in our app. And so these empty boxes are text inputs, means enter your age. We have to enter our age here. So this is a text input. And this calculate your age in days, it's a button. This is a button. This is the button. So if we click this button, button 1, so this text input, in text input, first input, whatever age we have kept, it will be converted into days. It will be converted into days. So how to convert your age into days? 1 year will be having 365 days. So 56 into 365 means we have to write a function such that it converts this 56 into days by multiplying with 365. So this is text input. So this is also text input. Here, after calculation, whatever value we have got, that will be called here. That will be placed here. And one more button, calculate your age into months. If you click this button, in first box, whatever age we have entered, it will be converted into months and will be placed here. How to convert into months? Years to be multiplied by 12. Years to be multiplied by 12. So then we will get our age in months. So this is text input box. And again button, calculate your age in weeks. Another button for converting age into weeks. So if you click this button, our age to be converted into weeks. So 1 year will be having approximately 52 weeks. Approximately 52 weeks. So 56 into 52. It will be multiplied and answer will be placed here. So we need some text headings which are called labels 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Means label 1, label 2, label 3, label 4, like that. We will be having some text headings. and we will be having some buttons. Button 1, calculate your age into days. Button 2, calculate your age into months. Button 3, calculate your age into weeks. So this is text input. We have to enter our age here. This text input. If you press the button, our age converted into days and will be displayed here. Text input 3, text input 4. Means we need the help of around 8 labels, 4 text inputs. 4 text inputs. 1 for entering our age, 3 for converting into days, months, weeks. And we need 3 buttons for converting into days, for converting into months, for converting into weeks. So these elements we need for designing our app. So this is age converter app children. Age converter app. So one real-time working app we are going to design now. So for designing this age converter app, we are making a use of software called code.org. Code.org. It is a coding software for kids. So its URL is https code.org. So this is the software we are making use of it for making this age converter app. Age converter app. 1 minute, children. So let's go to Google. In the search bar, you have to type code.org. Code.org, and you have to press on enter. Enter. So this will be displayed here. This will be displayed here. So here in the, if you see here in the right corner, in the top right corner, we are having sign in button. Click on that sign in button. It will ask you for your username and password, or you can log in with your Google account, Facebook account, Microsoft account. If you have mail ID, better to log in with the mail ID, otherwise Facebook. So continue with Google. Continue with Google with the aimstoday mail ID. We are logging in. It will ask for wants to access your Google account. So if you go down, there allow button is there. Click on that allow button. So you will be entered into the app. So here you can observe the name here. Google account name Ames India. So to the left of it, you will be observing create button. To the left of it, you will be observing create button. For creating projects, you have to click on that create button. So create button, you have to click on this create button. Let's click on create button. There you will be having so many types of projects like Sprite Lab, Artist, App Lab, Game Lab, Dance Party, like that. So many categories are there. As we are creating app, let's click on third one, App Lab. Means App Laboratory. Let's click on that. App Lab. So this is the screen, children. This is the screen. So this is the screen where you will be creating your app. So if you zoom it, here you can see code, design, data. So here downside, code, design, data. Here you will be observing on the mobile screen, children, screen 1. So whatever code or whatever design you will do for your app, it will be displayed here. And if you click on run button, it will work. You can see the preview of your app. Now nothing we have written, so it is empty. So this is the preview of your app. In this area, you can see the preview and working of your app. So next to it, we have design toolbox. We have design toolbox where we will be having all the elements which are used in designing the screen. Designing the screen one of the app. Screen one of the app. We are having buttons here. Button, text input, labels, drop down buttons, radio buttons, checkboxes, image, canvas, screen, text area, chart, slider, photo select. Like this, so many tools we are having here in this design toolbox. In for our present app, Age Converter app, we are going to make use of buttons, text inputs, and labels. These three only. Buttons, text inputs, labels. With the help of these three, we are going to design our app. Next. Next. So here, this is the workspace children. So this is the workspace. This is the workspace. So here, now you are in screen 1. So it will show screen 1 here. Properties of this element. This tool, it is screen 1. Background color is white color. If you want, you can change the background. If you want, you can change the background children. Let me keep it white. And if you want, you can choose one image also. For the background, you can choose your image. You can choose your upload file. You can go to folder and you can upload your photo, your image. So background will be your image. So for screen 1, you can change background color, or you can keep your photo as background image. You can do whatever you want. So this is the workspace children. Now we are in design mode. That's why it is looking like this. After designing part, we have to give code for that. We have to give code for our design. Whatever design we will do, for that we have to give code. At that time it will be different. Workspace will be different. Toolbox will be different. In design mode, toolbox will be having all the design elements. You can just drag them and you can keep here. And you can just drag them, you can keep back in this toolbox. From toolbox, you can take to the screen. You can take to the screen. Whatever you want, you can take to the screen. If you don't want, you can drag them back. If you don't want, you can drag them back. You can drag them back. So this is design mode. So when you are in code mode, in the toolbox, it will show the blocks. It will show the blocks for writing the code. UI means user interface. User interface controls, data, how to get the data, control. Like so many are there, which we will be learning one by one. So while giving coding, I will explain to you what we are going to use. And this is the workspace. In the workspace, we can drag the blocks. We can drag the blocks and we can write the code. If you don't want, you can drag them back into the toolbox. While doing the design, we will drag the elements into the screen. But while writing the code, we will drag the blocks into the workspace. Okay, children. Let's start with the design part first. Let me maximize. You can maximize like this, children. If you go to this corner, you will get arrow marks. You can maximize like this. Because we are doing designing part, I am maximizing it. So first, we need a heading. We need a heading for it. We need a text heading for it. For that we need a label. For that we need a label, children. 1 minute. So let's take one label here. So what is the heading, children? Age converter app. So our first heading is on the screen one. Our first heading is age converter app. We can click and drag it anywhere. We can click and drag it anywhere with the help of hand symbol. So age converter app. Age converter app. So we can here ID is there. Here ID is there, children. It is telling label 4 because already some of the labels we have selected and we have kept them back. So that's why it is taking its name as label 4. Label 4. You can keep it like that only. Label 4. Or if you want, you can change its name. You can change its name. Or let's keep like that only. It's okay. Age converter app. Next. What it will do? Another heading. Another heading. Another text box. Here. So what element you are selecting? What elements you are going to select? So what elements you are going to select here? So that will be displayed here. So text means it's a label file. So what it will do? Converts your age into days, months, weeks. So we can click it. We can click and drag. We can drag it. We can drag it. Or if you want, we can decrease the width. We can decrease the width of the box. Font size also we can decrease. Font size 10. We can increase the width. We can increase the width to 300 or 350 so that it will come in one line. So like this, children. Like this, children. This is the second heading. So age converter app converts your age into days, months and weeks. So now what you have to do? First you have to enter your age. First you have to enter your age. So we have to keep another label. We have to keep another label. So there, what text to be displayed? Enter your age. Enter your age. Enter your age. Okay. So for entering our age, we need text input. We need text input. Means which will take text from the user. Text from the user. We can decrease its size. Text input. So enter your age. Text input. So here in this text input, we will enter our age. So our age will be, we have to enter in years. So there again one more label we have to keep here. So in the text box, whatever age we are keeping, it will be in years. So in the place of text, we will mention here years. We will mention here years. Okay, children. So then, so enter your age dash years. So how your age you have to enter here. So that is one part. Next, children. So next. So now, after entering your age, you need a button for converting your age into days. Days or months or weeks. So first, days. So you need a button. So let's take one button, children. Let's take one button here. Let's take one button. Let's take one button here. Here in the properties, button ID is there. Don't change that. It is taking it as button 4. Button 4. And text button is there. In the text part, whatever changes we will do will be displayed here. So what this button has to do? Calculate or convert your age into years. Convert your age into years. Let's drag this button. Let's move this button. Let's resize it, this button. Converts your age into years. So now we have got button. If we click this button, in the above box, whatever value we have entered, it will be converted into, sorry, not years, converted into days. Converted into days. If you click this button, your age to be converted into days and to be displayed in another box. So for that, we need another text input. Another text input which will display your age in days after calculation. So after that, we need a label telling that in the box, whatever value we have, that is the age in days. Let's name it as days. Let's name it as days. Next slide. Now you need one more button. One more button. Now you need one more button. So that button, what it will do? What it will do? Convert your age into months. Into months. Let's drag this children. Convert your age into months. Convert your age into months. So after that, if you click on this button, age to be converted and to be displayed in one box. So for that, text input. For that, another text input. Let's resize this. So after that, in this box, whatever age we have, it will be in months. So let's take another label, and let's change its name as months. Months. Now let's take another button, children. Another button. So what it will do? Convert your age into weeks. Convert your age into weeks. Let's resize the button. Resize the button. Next, if you click this button, answers to be displayed downside. Let's take another text box. Another text box, text input box. Let's resize it. Let's take one more label. Label which tells that your age is in weeks. Your age is in weeks. Okay, children. This is the screen layout, children. Age converter app. It's a age converter app is a label. Converts your age into days, months, weeks. Label. Enter your age. Label. Text input box for entering our age. Next, years. Label. Convert your age into days. Button. Next, text input for taking the value. Next, after that, days. Label. Next, convert your age into months. Button. After that, text input for taking the age into months. Next, months. Label. Next, another button. Another text input. Another label. So this is the designing part, children. Designing part completed. In designing part, we have done whatever all requirements are there, we have done. Now, if you click on run, if you enter the age here, text input, if you click on convert, nothing will show here because we have not written anything. We have not written any code for this. So that's why it won't run. It won't run. Let's click on reset children. Reset means it will come back to original position. So this will work only after writing the code. Only after writing the code, this will work. This run button will work. So this is the default theme children. If you want, you can go here. This theme is there no in top right corner. You can go there and you can click that and you can change the theme. You can change the theme so that whatever designing part we have done, it will be changed. You can take different themes. You can take different themes children like this. Like this. Different themes you can apply. So I am taking this playtime theme. If you want, still you can drag and make some changes. You can make some changes children like this. So this playtime theme I am taking. So now we have to write the code. Now total whatever up to now we have done, it's only designing part. Now we have to write the coding part for this so that our app will work. Let's click on this code children. So here you are seeing now design part is highlighted because we are in design mode. Now we have to click on this code part. So code part. Now here this toolbox will come. With the toolbox, all with blocks it will come. So this is workspace where we can draw the blocks into our workspace. So here children. So here clicking the button, here we are having UI controls. UI controls means this is user interface. This user interface we can control with the help of UI control blocks. All these blocks. So clicking the button, it's an event children. Clicking the button, it's an event. So if we click the button, years to be converted into days. 1 minute children. Let's go to design mode. Let's keep it in default mode because some of the years, days all are changing. Okay, default mode. Now let's go to coding part. In this UI controls, we have this one children, on event. Let's drag this first one. Let's resize this to smaller size. We can drag it. We have to drag the first one children, on event. So what is our event? Clicking this button. So if you go here, it will show. If you go to the button, it is showing here button 4. It is showing here its name, button 4. Means button 4. On event of button 4, you have to click on this here children. So let me show you once again. Let's drag this on event block. Here you are seeing ID no. If you click this arrow symbol, downside arrow symbol, here button 4, button 5, button 6, 3 buttons are there. Labels 10, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 labels are there. One screen is there. Text input 2, 3, 4, 5 are there. So buttons 4, 5, 6. In that, what is the first button? Button 4 is the first one. On clicking button 4, on clicking button 4, on button 4, here you are having arrow mark, children. If you click on that, click, change, key up, key down, key press, mouse move, mouse down, like that. So many options are there. Let's go with click option because we are going to click the button. Let's go with click option. Means, so if button 4 is clicked, one function to be happen, that function we have to write here. We have to write downside. So one function, we have to write it downside. So what is the function? What is the function in this text box? So this is a text box 2, children. 2, 3, 4, 5. So if we click button 4, in text box 3, in text box 2, whatever value we have entered, it should come by multiplying with 365 because 1 year will be having 365 days. So on clicking button 4, if you go to UI controls downside, there you are having set text, one block with set text. So let's drag it, children. Drag it and keep in the middle here. Keep in the middle here. Set text means in this text box. Which text box? Text box 3. We are setting the text in set box 3. Set text in which box? Text input 3. Text input 3. So in this text input 3, we are setting the text. How we are setting the text? For setting the text in maths, with the help of multiplication. This multiply operator is there, children. So we are taking this multiply operator and we are placing here. We have to place here. Means we are setting the text in this text box with the help of this multiplication operator. In multiplication operator, first what we have to do? First we have to take the value of input 2. This input. We have to take the value of this. Means in UI controls, in first box, get text ID, get text. Let's go and place there. Go and place there. Get text. Get text from where? From this input 2. Get text from input 2 and multiply with what? You can click and you can text type there 365. Means, so when button 4 is clicked, what function we have written, children? Set text in text input 3. Means in this text input 3, we have to set text. In what way? With the help of multiplication operator. How we have to do multiplication? We have to get text from this input 2 and that to be multiplied with 365. And it should be placed in this text box. So this is the function for button 4. Next, for button 5. I am repeating, children. For button 5, observe carefully because these blocks are very important. This logic we have to understand. So then only you can design any app. So for writing the function for writing coding for this button, if you go here, children, it is telling button 5. So let's go to button 5. So let's take on event block. So for which button? Button 5. When button 5 is clicked, what is the function, children? So we have to set text in this input 4. We have to set text in what? Input 4 box. Input 4 box. With the help of what? With the help of math. multiply operator. Multiply operator. With the help of math, multiply operator. In this multiply operator, first multiplicand, what we have to take? The value in input 2. Means in UI controls, get text and go to this first place. Get text from where? This one, input 2. For converting into months, 1 year will be having 12 months. So we have to write 12 here, so that in years whatever value we have entered, it will be multiplied with 12 and will be placed in input 4 place in this box. Next children, in the same way, next button 6. So let's go to UI controls. Let's take the block on event. So on event of which button? Button 6. So button 6, click. What is the function? Set text. Take drag set text children. Set text. So text in which one? So text in this text box. Input 5. So set text in input 5 with the help of math operator, multiplication operator. In this first box, in this first box where cursor is there in UI controls, we have to take get text. From where? From first input 2. From input 2. And how to convert into weeks? By multiplying with 52. Let's write 52 here. Now our coding part is completed. Coding part is completed, children. So now let's rename the app. Let's rename it. Click on rename. There it is showing untitled project. Write the app name. So age converter app. Let's click on save button, children. Save button. So our project is saved. It will be, once it is saved, you can go to your login name, AIMS India. Click on my projects. You can come down here. Age converter app is there. Click on publish. So click on publish. It is published. Or without publishing, you can check first. Click on age converter app. So whatever designing and coding you have done, it will be recalled. So now let's run our app, children. So you have to click on run. And you have to enter your age. Suppose 40 years. Now click on this button. Convert your age into days. See, 14,600 days. See, if you have entered 40 years, convert it into 14,600 days. Next one. Click on convert your age into months. See, it is displayed 480 months. 40 into 12, 480. So next, click on convert your age into weeks. See, 2080 weeks. So like that, you have designed the app. Click on reset, children. Now again click on run. This time you can enter 25. Your age in years, it is 25. Click on convert your age into days. convert your age into months, convert your age into weeks. You can cross check. So you can cross check with different years, different ages. You can cross check the app, children. So in this way, we can design a age converter app with the help of this software code.org, and with the help of this app lab, with the help of not Sprite Lab, children. For designing this app, you have to go to app lab section. From there only you can design the app. Okay, children. If possible, you can design the app in this way, and you can post your project, because after completion of a app, you can share your project, and you can copy this link, and you can post in Facebook, you can post in Twitter, or you can send to your phone, or you can copy this code and post wherever you want. So if you are interested, children, you can create this project, and you can post this link, your project link, in Ames India chat box. So in Ames India chat box, in what way you have designed the app, that you can post. So okay, children. So that's all for today, children. So we have designed the app converter app. That's all for today. So thank you for watching our video. So please subscribe our channel and press the bell icon for receiving latest updates. Thank you, children. Have a good day.